Oh, yes, you're welcome back to African Colonization TV. I'm Biafran History. Already in today's video, we'll go straight on the issue of Sultan of Sokoto concerning what is happening and the thing Nigeria is facing as it is today. All the whole buy and all the whole massacre that is happening in the country in Nigeria. If you can see very well, him as a sultan, he has never come out to talk against it openly or to say something that will, in fact, that will affect those people that is causing all those problems here and there. So, according to the headline, it says Sultan of Sokoto under fire. U.S. Army react to Nigerian massacre crisis. Mostly the crisis, the massacre that happens recently in Kwara State, how people were kidnapped and how people were by in Kwara State recently, and the other thing that has been going on in Nigeria. So, and in all those things that is happening, you will see the northern leaders, you will see the northern elders. They will never speak against it, and they will never even say anything. Mostly this issue of Fulani herdsmen or Fulani bandits. Once you are talking about the Fulani bandit or Fulani herdsmen or Fulani terrorists, all of them used to keep silent and all of them used to know what they are doing. And in fact, for you to see that all of them, they are into the game, they are into the whole thing. So don't skip any part of it, because this our brother that you are seeing is going to explain to us a lot of things that is going on, and the issue about the US Army, and the issue of Nigeria also. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share it. Let it get to everywhere and let everyone see the thing that is going on in this country, and why the US is trying to make sure that they wipe all those terrorists out of the whole country. But the government of Nigeria and the people that is sponsoring all those things, they are not happy with it. And that is why they are doing every means to make sure that America did not do what they're supposed to do in the country, so that all those bandits and all those terrorists can be wiped out.
I will bring the full details because it's a breaking news. I'll bring the full details. But what Emir of Sokoto said is what a lot of people have been attacking again as regard to the issue that happened in Kwara State. A lot of people have been seriously, angry with the information, angry with Emir. So people call him Sultan of Sokoto because of an incident that is happening. That this is the time Nigerian government need to arrest Sultan of Sokoto and Gumi and all the emirs concerning the banditry, the terrorism activities in Nigeria, concerning what is happening. I'm going to give us the full details of what happened. Let me quickly read this trending details that is going on now. In fact, it's a very disturbing incident that happened in Kwara State just again, because a lot of people, they have been talking about it. A lot of people, they have been discussing and talking about it. And I'm saying it, and I've said this several times. I said that this is the time all of us need to come up, stand up for the safety of our people. This is the time. If the Northerners, their own is to defend their ideology, other tribes need to stand up again. Let me read this. Breaking: explosion rock Woro community in Kwara State. Several fear death in suspected Boko Haram attack. I've said it. I said that the Northerners, they are known for terrorism. They are known for kidnapping. They are the same ISWAP. They are the same ISIS. They are the same Lakurawa. They are the same terrorists. They are bandits. They are Fulani S-men. Everything terrorizing other people. And their head now, which is Sultan of Sokoto, is asking the Nigerian government to send away US Army. This is an incident happening in Kwara State now. You will not hear them talking. You will not hear them say something about the unaliving people, innocent people, just fine innocent people. You will not see them. That Sultan, you will not see Sultan or any one of them come out and say, they sympathize or they ask the government to go after. No. But what they are asking about now is when is the terror, the US Army will leave Nigeria. That is what concerns them. Let me read that. Let me quickly read it. The Sultan of Sokoto has reportedly called for withdrawal of US military presence from Nigeria, emphasizing the need for the greater national sovereignty and self-reliance in addressing security challenges. Speaking during a recent public engagement, the Sultan stressed that while international partnership can be beneficial, Nigeria must prioritize strengthening its own security institution rather than depending heavily on foreign troops. He noted that long-term stability can only be achieved through local capacity building and community-driven solution. Why? Because they know that they will still sabotage the effort of our local community, our security. They know that they will manipulate our security. That is why they want the US to leave the soil. They want the US to leave so that they will continue to carry out. I said that their agenda is to fully Islamize, and that is what they are working towards now. That is why Emir is calling Nigerian government that they should send away the US Army so that they can easily penetrate, they can easily go to everywhere they want to go. I say that instead of all this activity to be minimized, it's increasing on a daily basis. It's increasing on a daily basis, and they are claiming that it's affecting them, it's affecting the Nigerian. That means if the military, the US military is not in Nigeria, it will have been times 10 or times 20 or times anything more than the one we are seeing now. Look at what happened in Kwara State again. Do you hear what Emir is saying? Do you hear what he's saying? Let me read He said that the remark comes amid ongoing concern about the insurgents and insecurity in part of the country. The Sultan urged the federal government to invest more in intelligence, policing, and national cooperation, while also addressing the root cause such as poverty and unemployment. Now, let me say this. You remember what El-Rufai said? He said that when they discussed the issue of security, that they used to hear when they are discussing. You are not part of the government, but when they are discussing, you hear. You have means, you have the gadgets. You can see how porous our security is. That is why when you see, whenever their event is happening, the banditry activities or kidnapping is happening somewhere, when military are deployed there, before they get there, they lay ambush because they have the prior information. Kí wọ́n tó débẹ̀, wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn pé ibi báyìí ló ń gbà bọ̀, ibi báyìí ló ń gbà bọ̀, and they use that avenue. What ti dènà dè wọ́n, they just waste them. Look at last week alone. Do you know how many Nigerian soldiers, how many Nigerian army unalive? Just last week alone. Just last week alone, I said it will get to a point that Northern, they are the one that will be begging the federal government to define Nigeria, because everybody, all the tribe, even if Tinubu finish his own 8 years and maybe Igbo or Igbo leaders or anybody come, and this thing will still continue. Yes, even if it is their own people that is there being the president of Nigeria, it will still continue because their major aim is to fully Islamize. So it's not about that maybe Tinubu is now there now. That is why this thing is like this. Even if during Buhari, we know how they ruthlessly carry out their activities in all parts of Nigeria. Now that it's no longer their own person that is there, like say Yoruba man that is there now. Look at the way look at what happened in Kwara State now. In Woro community, look at their activities every day now. And the Sultan is asking another. Àwọn ìbéèrè already. When will they carry out the military? When will the US Army leave Nigeria? Is that what we need? What happened in Kwara State now? What did he say about it? Nothing. All those people that are unalive, The one that happened is last year. The one that happened in January. This is another one. This is breaking news. Can you see that? Can you see that? Let me read it. A community source who spoke to Sahara Reporter said that the blast occurred in the early hour, throwing the already traumatized community into panic. They went there the other time, whereby over 200 people unalive. They carry some people away. Up to today, they have not freed them. Another one is happening again, and somebody is there. You call yourself an Islamist leader. You call yourself a leader of a community. You call yourself a leader, and you're acting that when with the army. So if this army leave now, you want to increase the activities or what? These are the area our government needs to look at. And somebody have said, he said, that man needs to be arrested. Because if they don't arrest the man, there won't be peace. Gumi said that somebody called him from Aso Rock that his name was among the people that America is targeting. How did they pass the information? Because they have the information from the federal government. You can see. Let me read that. He said that a community source who spoke to Sahara Reporter said the blast occurred in the early hour, throwing the already traumatized community into panic. Fresh fear have gripped the residents of the Woro community in Kayama local government area of Kwara State. The same place. The same Woro Yinani that they went there, that you remember now, Tonwalale, they came in the night. They bombarded the place. And somebody is there asking when is American army leaving Nigeria. Look at it. This is what we are saying. That we are not one. Some people value life. Some people don't even value life. That is why I say we are not one. That's why I say let's divide the country. Let everybody go on their home. Let me read that. So that you hear everything that they are saying. Now, I said that Nigeria, we are not one. And this is the time all of us need to what? This is the time that they need to divide this country and everybody should go on their own. A community source who spoke to Sahara Reporter said the blast occurred in the early hour, throwing the already traumatized community into panic. There was an explosion around Woro this morning. The explosion claimed lives. Numbers of lives lost, not certain. Not even certain. A car drove over an IED, that's improvised explosive device, we believe it was planted by Boko Haram member. The source said, effort by Sahara Reporter to independently verify the exact number of casualties were ongoing at the time of filing this report. However, another resident, Aliu Yauzwa, confirmed the incident, reinforcing fear that the community remain under sustained threats from armed group. And the purpose is that they want to threaten these people so that they will leave that place, so that when people leave, they will come and be staying there. Gradually, that community, Woro community, or all those areas, now Kayama local government will become bandit local governments. We become terrorist local governments. These are the things that Emir are supposed to be talking about. These are the things that this Sultan are supposed to be coming against and tell the government that do something. But they will not talk. We have the Emir in Ilorin. They will not say anything. Up to today, have you ever seen Emir in Ilorin to talk and come out and say they want government to do something? Because their agenda is to fully send away every other tribe and Islamize the place. That's their agenda. Have you ever seen Emir of Ilorin come out? Look at what is happening now everywhere. Every day one problem, one day one problem. Another one is happening in Kwara State now. Another one ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kwara State yìí. The same Kwara State tí wọ́n ti gbógun tì wọ́n tán ti ń pa wọ́n díẹ̀ òun náà tún wá lónìí. The other one tán ṣe, a lot of people ni wọ́n ti fi bẹ̀yẹ sílẹ̀, they leave the community, they go to another place. But now there is another one happening now. More people will still leave again, so that they say, those people that escape now will not want to come back again. Remember, their farm is there, their house is there, their business is there. They will leave it. And the government of Kwara State is not doing anything. It's not doing anything. It is the duty of the governor to pressurize the federal government. But when the governor is not doing anything, what do you expect the federal government to do? Some people will say, federal government is supposed to be, the governor is supposed to cry to federal government and say, my community. But when the same thing that is happening in the north is what is happening in Kwara State now, where their leader will pretend as if all is well. Remember when the other time when the governor of Ayedatiwa was saying there is nothing, no terrorists, nothing. And in his presence there, they are kidnapping, they are collecting their ransom, 50 million, 40 million in Ondo State. And he's saying nothing happening in my state. These are the kind of leader we have, heartless leader. They don't care. They are just after their own ambition. The other time federal government was saying, hold your local government and the state government responsible. All of them will be shouting, federal government, federal government, federal government. What does the state government do? We know during Fashola, when Fashola was the governor of Lagos State, we know what the man did in terms of security. When Ambode was the governor, we know what he did in terms of road network. What does Abdurrahman do in Kwara State? For the safety of life and property of these people. And Emir is there shouting again. Is American presence their headache, or to talk to their boys to stop all this rubbish? They are shouting, America should leave, America should leave.
Oh yes. Have you seen the whole thing? This man, he has explained everything the way it is, and the main reason why those Sultan of Sokoto, their leaders, they are chasing the U.S. Army away from Nigeria, and they are doing every means to make sure that they conquer the whole zone everywhere. And those people, they have agenda. Their agenda is to make sure that they sink their Quran into the sea. That is their agenda. But some people don't understand. People don't know. When Israel hits the Iran supreme leader, don't you see the way all of them came out, start protesting against Israel and against America, calling Israel names and America calling them names? But since those people have been doing evil in the life of people in Nigeria, you have never seen them come out to protest or to talk against them, to talk evil against them. Instead of it, they'll be saying that the government is not protecting them, or the government should have mercy on them, or they should give them amnesty. Mostly the issue of Gumi and Co. Every time he used to campaign for amnesty, for mercy, for the government should give them amnesty. Every time government should give them this and that. But you will not see them coming out to condemn it. Now the American is not their problem upon all the evil thing those men is doing in the country, but it is America is their problem. Is the America is their headache. Is the America is what they are facing. That is how they say that Mazam Kano is a problem, that Biafra is a headache. Finally, they now sentence Mazam Kano life imprisonment, but still yet the worst is still getting worse every day. Nigeria is still getting worse every day. No solution, nothing. The person that comes to solve his own side, now you now sentence him because of he have the solution. He want to solve the side of his own people, because of you have seen that the attack or the plan you have for that area is no more available. Then they now look every means to kidnap him back to Nigeria and to sentence him. In fact, a lot is happening, but still, yes, some people will still be thinking that Nigeria is indivisible, that Nigeria unity is sacrosanct. People need to rise up and people need to talk against this evil that is going on and this injustice. In fact, I would like you to watch this video where the North, in fact, every zone and everyone is being running away because of this same terrorists and this same evil people that is going around doing a lot of things. Just watch and see.
I think you have seen the video of some Sokoto communities that have been pushed into exile. This is not the first video that is circulating on the Nigerian internet space. This one happened also today. And look at the way people are just, running away from their own community because of the terrorists who actually want to turn Nigeria into a terror stronghold. So in this video, I actually want to address something that has been bothering me. If you are from the South, no matter the party you belong to, APC, PDP, Labour Party, whether you're a political person or not, you're a business person or not, you are this, you are that, it is time for everybody to start rethinking. Yes, the reason why this video I'm just talking about Southern Nigeria is because despite I know that the people of the Northern Nigeria, I mean the victims that are there, they are just a mere victims. The people who are leading them are the ones who are doing all these things against them. And look at what they have inflicted to their people. So since the leaders are perpetrating all this act against their own people, I don't think this video is necessary for them. But for people who are in the Southern Nigeria, it is time for us to start changing our mentality. Start putting your people first. Either you are in APC, PDP, you are this, you are that, you are a Christian, you are atheist, no matter whom you are from the South. Especially the Middle Belt, the so-called south of Nigeria, southeast, the southwest at this moment is in contest. Okay, it's in contest between these people who are next in Nigeria and Yoruba people. So they are already dragging it. It's on the balance. They are weighing it. They are checking who owns here, who owns here. That is what is actually happening. But for people who are in the Middle Belt, they have been experiencing a lot of heat, but they are resisting. Look at Plateau State, Benue State, Taraba State, all these places. Part of Kogi State, Southern Kaduna, down to Enugu, down to Edo, Delta, down. So, no matter whom you are, I want you to start thinking about your people because you are going to regret it if you did not do. If you're in the politics, just don't do it because you want to benefit money. Because there is a phase we are going to. There is a new phase we're about to enter in Nigeria. And in that new phase, the only people who can save you are your people. It is time for you to go back to your place. Like, try to be at peace with your people. Try to make your people feel that you are there for them. Okay? It is time for you not to betray your people any longer. I know that for political reasons, political alignment and so on and so forth, a lot of people have worked against their own people. A lot of people have betrayed their own people. A lot of people have embezzled money that you are supposed to use for hospital, for road, for this, for that. Like, you are doing it because you want to own the power. You want to be the strongest person from that particular region or not. All these things, let it be bygone. From now onwards, if I were you political actor, you politician, you senator, you House of Rep member, a governor, I want you to now think twice. Because the game that is about to be unfolding in Nigeria, it is going to be a game where people will not hide it that they are the ones sponsoring terrorism. People will not hide it that they are Boko Haram any longer. People will not hide it that they want full Sharia in Nigeria. People will no longer hide it. Why growing up before, if I see someone who come out to say, yes, I am a jihadist, like, people will just look for the person and stone the person. If I see people who were calling themselves jihadists, it's like a crime against humanity. Like, people will start going after them to just hide them, kill them. Because jihadists, they know what it means. Killing people unprovoked. People who don't believe what you believe for the expansion of Islam, right? But here we are in this 2026. Asari Dokubo was boasting that, yes, I am trained to kill. I am a jihadist. You know why he's saying that? The ground has been prepared in Nigeria. The ground has been prepared in Nigeria. Asari Dokubo could not make this statement in 2020. If he had made the statement in 2020, they will go after him. But the ground has been prepared today. And that is why someone like Gumi could come out and he can come out to say that, I visit the terrorists. Nigerian government knows their location. Nigerian government knows where they are. They knows their name. Like, after saying that, what else? He is free. He is what? Free. Like, he can't, nobody can question him. The government will not question him. Why? Because the ground has been prepared for total conquer of Nigeria. The ground has been prepared for the total conquer of Nigeria. And that is why I am trying to put out this video that if you are from the southern Nigeria, don't betray your people as a politician. It is time for people to work together right now. Thank God that people in the political offices, they are waking up to this occasion. At least I used to speak with so many of them, top politicians, that I can't come out here to be calling names for you. I do speak with most of them. They are awake already to the reality on ground. They know what is happening. So I coming out to say this is because I am now beginning to know that these people, yes, they are waking up. What they said it was a lie today is now true in their face, because you can't hide the reality. Like, it will be happening to you. The evidence will be itching you that no, this is true. Before they called it propaganda, but today they say, oh, this thing is true. But the question is, since you know that this thing is true, what are you going to do? Just be sitting there in Abuja in the red chamber doing what? And that is why I'm addressing, most of them. Listen, it is time for you to gather around your people. Talk about their security. Talk about their protection. The phase of unprovoked attack that these people want to push, what you have been seeing before is a child's play. Don't allow it to come forth before you will start gathering people, spending money for, protection and so on and so forth. So it is better you start preparing and your people will not trust you if you did not start going back homes now to make peace with your people. And to the masses, if you see someone who is now trying to come close to you, not because of political reasons, so I know what I'm talking about, because at least I spoke with some persons. They are understanding the game that is unfolding in Nigeria, and they actually want to go back to their roots and talk to the people. This is a time of unity. Like, this is a time to speak in one language. Today, I was still going through the website of the Christian Association of Nigeria. You know why I, go back to the website? I actually want to read again their mission and their vision. And the first thing there, they put out there is that a unifying voice for Christians and to defend their faith. I said, but this is the primary responsibility that they are failing every day. Like, this is the time for people of different values to have a unifying voice. Yeah, you must have a unifying voice so that people can easily resist, attack, and demonstrate against all these things that is coming. Forget about this thing that is happening in Sokoto. Governor of Bauchi, Bala Mohammed, went to Tinubu to tell Tinubu that over 10,000 terrorists came to Bauchi State. The question people are not asking again is, where are the terrorists today? Naturalized people, they have naturalized them into the society. Like, this place is just like a terrorist country. A terrorist country. Verified. These people are not being pushed back. No resistance. Just imagine if Nigeria is like a country that supposed to uplift people, or a country that have the prosperity of the people in it. All these places, it's supposed to have declared national emergency in all these states. Complete national emergency. Deploy air force, create a safe zone, remove everybody to that safe zone, and let the war start. According to Mike Arnold, I have never seen anyone that can stop the radical Islamic terrorist on basis of either peace talk or let's look for a way to stop it without a military intervention. You can't do that. You can't win it. You must overpower the thing. And after overpowering it, it shouldn't stop there, because this is an ideology. You can't win it totally with gun. After overpowering them, what next? You've got to confide them to their own territorial integrity. If not, you're wasting your time. Anyway, It is what it is. I think you understand my concept. It is time to make peace with your people. It is time to gather because there is power in unity. There is power in, in unifying voice. You people have to unify your voice. Do everything that you know you could do. If not, wait for it.
To ga mutanen bargaja nan dai a halin yanzu suna watsa suna barin gari saboda masiwa ta ishe su kullum sai banda sun shigo garin sun kashe mutane sun yi iyakacin kokarin su yau abu ya kai inda ya kai bargaja an cima lokaci da za ta watsewa ga mutanen bargaja nan wasu ƙasa wasu bisa mota ana barin gari saboda al'amari ya riga ya ɓaci kullum sai banda sun shigo sun kashe mutane kullum kashewa aka yi yau ma an shigo ƙarfe 1:30 na dare an kashe mutane muna cikin wani hali gaba ɗaya gwamnati ba ta da umarni tun da haka suka so mu masu garin za mu wace ban mu barayi garin su zanna da su tun da su sun kai shaidu ubangiji Allah shi kawo mana ɗauki yau an cin ƙarshe baraja za ta wace kenan Allah kawo mana ɗauki.
Oh yes, that is it. The country we are living into. Everything you are seeing here it is not just ordinary a content like just to create. This is a live video. This is a reality, and this is the pain, the suffering the people is passing through. But the funniest thing in this country is that when all those things is happening, when people come out, start talking against the injustice, the life of people, and the how the country is, so some of people that will go outside, they will be in the other side and be saying it is not true that things that is going on in Nigeria, that the government is doing well and everything is moving well, but they will not see it in this way, and they will think that every place is okay because if you come to those people that is in government, they believe that everywhere is okay due to they have the security within them, within their self, their family is safe, and everything about them is well secure. Then they now believe that the whole country is well secure because of within them they are very very secure. In fact, the country is somehow the people that they need to be talking about this thing that is going on in every part of the country, which is this Sultan of Sokoto. Their people is suffering, but due to their Islam and due to the belief with their Sharia and other things, and the fight they are fighting is coming within themselves. That is why you will see them, they will not ever come out to talk against it, or they will never ever come out to say, okay, give those people so something so that all of them can be wiped out. Even though the American that is coming out to make sure that those terrorists is being wiped out, is being taken off, then they now come out and say that Tinubu should chase them away. When the American is going out from Nigeria, for you to see how type of country we are living into. At the end, they will claim that Nigeria will move or Nigeria will work. How come this kind of a country will work when the people that need to make it to work is now part of those that is making people to suffer more and more? In fact, it is too much. It is too much for the people to bear. I would like to hear your comment down below. Like, subscribe, and make sure you share it. Let others see what is going on in the country. Say thank you for watching.